actually, I need some help.
This is Operation Reap Baby Flies.
What the f***? Rick here! You look so funny with your little fake cup, like...
Sorry, I was drinking water. I was pressing the thing
Yeah, I
so I could...
can hear it. It sounds like you chewed on the glass. I turned around, little fake... What the f***? Rick here! You look so funny with your little fake cup, like...
Sorry, I was drinking water. I was pressing the thing
Yeah, I
so I could...
can hear it. It sounds like you chewed on the glass. I turned around, you got this little... Your hands are going like this, putting the cup back on the table. Oh, you're done? He's f***ing retarded!
I'll f***ing just choke you in your crib. Alright, go.
Alright, ready? Well, I would hate to be your son, in real life.
Oh, it's not much different to my actual dad, don't worry.
Oh!
Only
$3
a
month, you can help a little baby brush like me from being starved and abused on a daily basis. They're gonna show me up back, please. Please, I don't want to end up like
He made that? I'm about to green in your throat. Jump shot is wet. It's a wet jump shot. And don't think it's wet the way you think I'm saying it. Oh God, freak! No, don't you dare. I said, Sonny, no. I didn't hear that. Me?
A few months ago, I was standing next to this beaker, and it somehow just spontaneously broke. This piece of glass just spit itself off, and there was
Who's
then a
watching
hole in the
Mystery
beaker.
Science?
At the time, the beaker was empty and not doing anything, though, so it didn't really matter.
Do you know what
and
Mystery
I
Science
honestly
is?
didn't think too much about it. It was definitely weird, and I didn't really understand why. I ended up just forgetting about it and moving on with whatever I was doing. A few weeks later, though, when I was filming for a video, it happened again, but this time, the beaker was full of acid. Thankfully, it was just all dilute acid, so it wasn't really a huge disaster, but it did end up spilling everywhere. When it happened the first time, I thought that it was just some weird freak accident or something, but now that it happened again, I started to worry about what was happening. The break that happened was very weird, and was also exactly the same, where this small piece of glass was ejected from the beaker. I tried thinking about what would cause it to break so weirdly like this, and it only took me a couple minutes to figure it out. Back in August, I posted a video about making plasma in the microwave, and to do this, I ran it in beakers every time. The plasma was extremely hot though, and in several runs I let it go for a really long time, and it probably got close to melting the glass. This wasn't very good though, because after that, as the glass cooled, it probably introduced a bunch of new internal stresses. To avoid this, I would have had to anneal it, which meant that I'd have to cool it at a very slow rate and then hold it at a certain temperature so that all these internal forces could slowly even out. I of course didn't do that though, and the moment it was done in the microwave, I just popped it out and let it cool back down to room temperature. Also, in that plasma video, I found that as the plasma formed, it would pull sodium ions from the glass, and this could also potentially destabilize it. So, in the cases that I just let the plasma sit there, it might have been messing it up in two ways. After this, the glass was potentially under some extreme stress, but I didn't know that at the time, so I mixed everything back with all my normal unused beakers. However, now, I had no idea which ones were the good ones, or the ones that might just potentially explode. They all visually looked the same, and the only way that I thought that I could maybe see the difference was by looking at the glass through polarized light. This is often used to see the different stress patterns in glass, and it probably could have worked, but I just didn't really think it was worth all the effort. Also, I'm really not an expert when it comes to glass stress patterns, and I really didn't want to risk even just missing one faulty one. The idea of just having even one beaker that could potentially break on its own was really scary to me, not only for safety reasons, but also it could potentially ruin an entire project. So, I decided that my only option was to just sacrifice all of them. Thankfully, though, because they were my own branded beakers, I was able to buy them in bulk for a lot cheaper, and this isn't a huge financial loss. I felt like it was a total waste if I just threw them out, though, so instead, I decided to have some fun with it.
By breaking it.